Alright, students, good morning. This is Mr. Emir speaking. Today I'm going to talk about chapter 1 from your textbook. So, the way this is going to work is I'm just going to explain whatever there is in your textbook so that at least I'm helping you to read it. Okay, so I know if you get the textbook, some of you, not all of you, would not even read them. So, we will read them together today. Okay, so as you guys know, the textbook we didn't got it. By the way, good news, the textbook has arrived in school. So once you get back to school, you will get the textbook. Okay, this awesome textbook with lots of colors. Okay, so alright, chapter 1, Introduction to Biology and Laboratory Rules. Okay, do you know what does biology mean? What are the fields of study in biology? What type of careers can you pursue in the fields of biology? What are the safety equipment and rules in a biology laboratory? How do you communicate in the fields of biology? And how is knowledge gained through scientific investigation? Okay, the last part, I'm pretty sure chemistry and physics also talk about that, but more on that with Miss Aini later. Okay. Alright, this is the content of blah 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 yada yada yada. Alright, 1.1 Fields and Careers in Biology. Okay, I'll just annotate this for you. What is biology? Okay, the word biology comes from the word bios, meaning life, and logos, meaning study. So biology is a detailed study of living things in the natural environment. So if you want to study about plants, animals, so those are all called biology. Okay, so these are some of the areas that we have in biology. So we have botany, we have the study of plant life, we have physiology, the study of function and mechanisms in organisms. Okay, how your muscles work, how your heart work, how your blood flows. Those are all physiology. Okay, ecology. This is my expertise. It is the study of the interactions between organisms and the environment. So, what is the relationship between a tree and the frog that lives inside a pond, for example? Okay, what is the relationship between the atmosphere and humans, for example? So those are ecology. Okay, and then we have genetics, the study of inheritance and genetic variation. Okay, inheritance is I think in bahasa we call it keturunan. Okay, and then we have variation, genetic variation, kepelbagaian genetic. All right, so genetics is the study of all of that. And last but not least, we have microbiology, the study of microorganisms, amoebas, paramecium, bacteria, SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19. So those are all in microbiology. So these are just some of the examples of the fields that you will learn in biology. We have lots more, not just this one. Okay, all right. Biological lens. The three-dimensional bioprinting technique is used to print and form artificial tissues and assist in the field of modern engineering. Okay, so these days we have lots of technology, and over here we have sort of like a bioprinter. Okay, you can print your skin tissues or any living tissues using a printer, which is kind of amazing. Okay. You can read this later on. I'll proceed to the next page. Contribution of biology in everyday life and medical. These are just examples. Okay, so in medical we have in vitro fertilization. You guys learned this in Form 1. Okay, so we fertilize an egg outside of the mother's womb. So we call it in vitro fertilization. Family planning, plastic surgery, and gene therapy. Pharmaceutical, the production of synthetic vitamins. It's artificial vitamins, vaccines, the cure for disease caused by viruses, insulin, and synthetic enzymes. Others include food production, how we produce soy, cheese. We use microorganisms to do that. And we have agriculture, how to grow cucumbers, how to grow things more efficiently, use less water, and things like that. Okay, this one, it says transgenic crops and animals, sort of like a GMO, okay, genetically modified organisms. So it's not really so for example, if we have a banana, okay, GMO bananas are not technically the real banana. It's So there are some changes to its genes that makes it different from the naturally occurring bananas in the wild. Okay, hydroponic, aeroponic, hydro, water, aero, air. So this one uses spray. Hydro means you dip the roots in water. Okay, this one, aeroponic, you sprinkle the water to the roots of plants. So those are all technologies that biology gave us to improve our daily lives. Okay, we also have lots of careers in biology. We have over here probably a microbiologist. This one, probably a zoologist. I'm not sure if you watch Netflix. There's a show called Tiger King, which is super cool. You guys should watch it sometime. Okay. All right. 1.2 safety and rules in the biology laboratory. I don't think I have to go through this thing, all of it. I'm pretty sure you have seen this in my class, 4AF, 4AG. This one also, we can explore those when we get back to school, how to use them. Fume hood, in Bahasa we call it kabut WhatsApp. Kabut WhatsApp. Okay. Oops. You guys learned this in Form 1. Laminar flow. Now, the difference between fume hood and laminar flow is fume hood is it just sucks air out of this thing to a pipe, and it just goes out. Okay, and then the air goes in here, then the air goes inside the hole, and it goes out. Okay, now laminar flow. So the word laminar flow means so let's say we have a fluid, we have a liquid. Okay, like say we have water. Laminar flow means all the molecules inside this material moves in the same direction. Okay, so remember the difference between fume hood and laminar flow. Cabinet is fume hood just sucks air out. Laminar flow, you won't have to have a steady flow of fluid that goes the same direction inside the chamber. Okay. Biological safety cabinet. It provides an enclosed workspace to study materials that have been or likely to have been contaminated by pathogens. I'll just zoom the picture here. I've never seen this in real life before, but I'm pretty sure in movies you've seen something like this, but they have holes where they put gloves attached to the holes. Okay, so it's just a way to handle possibly dangerous things inside while being outside the cabinet. Okay. Oops, what am I doing? Alright, let's proceed. These are the things that you should be wearing when you are in the lab, but on school level, it's not really dangerous to be in the lab. So you you most likely won't need any of these at any point in our class. Okay, goggles, you know what they are. Face mask, very important. Laboratory gloves, hand wash. It's not in the picture, but hand wash is um, the things you use to wash your hands, obviously. Okay, lab coat. I myself, I don't even have those, which I should. All right, very important are these. This section right here. Okay, so in a lab we usually have chemical stuff, and there are chemicals that can be disposed into the sink, and there are chemicals that cannot be disposed into the sink. Okay, I'll go through this one by one. Okay, what are the things that can be disposed into the sink? Okay, number one, chemicals with pH values 5 until 9. Okay, the reason 5 until 9 is this pH is very close to neutral. Okay, so neutral stuff we can throw it away in the sink. Okay, number two is our low concentration liquids and solutions that are harmless to users, like sucrose solution. It's just a sugar solution, dye solution, distilled water. These are not dangerous. Okay, so yeah, the really important part that you have to pay attention to are substances that cannot be disposed into the sink. Let's go one by one. Okay, so we have organic solvents such as acetone, alcohol, benzene. We have other stuff. Organic solvents simply means any fluid or liquid that has molecules which has the element carbon in it. So for example, acetone, it has the, I don't know, I forgot the chemical formula for acetone, but basically any fluid that has the carbon atom inside their molecules, they are called organic solvents. Okay, next one, substances that have pH value less than 5, acidic, or more than 9, which is alkaline. Okay, we cannot have that in the sink. Chemicals, acids, greases, oils, solid waste, obviously heavy metals, mercury. Okay, if your thermometer broke, you cannot dispose the mercury into the sink. That's very dangerous. It's very toxic. Volatile means it's easy to vaporize. So if we have alcohol, for example, so alcohol is very volatile because once you drop alcohol onto a surface, it will evaporate very quickly. Okay, so we don't want volatile substances in the sink. Toxic substances, organic waste, reactive substances, for example, the K ions, potassium, sodium, magnesium, those are all very reactive metals. Okay, and of course radioactive substances. You don't want to pour radioactive chemicals into the rivers. It can destroy wildlife, and it can affect humans as well. So some examples are plutonium, uranium. Obviously we won't be handling those radioactive substances in our labs, but it's good to know. Okay, okay, let's continue this with our next video.